Hello, Alabama. Why Alabama football needs to sign a quarterback in the 2026 recruiting class. Ahead of the news, subscribe to the channel for more Bama news. The news that four-star Nebraska quarterback Jet Tomala is on Alabama's radar for the 2026 recruiting class is further proof that the team continues to operate with the same winning mentality that has always defined it. Since Kalen DeBoer took over the program, it has been clear that he is committed to maintaining Alabama's legacy at the top of college football. He knows that having a strong roster starts with having the right pieces in place, especially a quarterback, the beating heart of any team. Having already signed Keelan Russell, a five-star prospect for 2025, the focus now turns to 2026, where names like Jet Tomala are starting to gain prominence. Tomala, currently committed to Iowa State, is exactly the type of player who can change the game for Alabama. He has everything you'd expect from a modern quarterback: a strong arm, clinical precision, athleticism, and a competitive mindset that makes all the difference in decisive moments. He has an imposing presence in the pocket, capable of making passes with touch and placement, as if he were throwing the ball directly on an invisible string in the air. In addition, his ability to extend plays with his feet and keep his eyes on the field shows that he is not just a stationary player, but someone who can improvise when necessary without losing focus on the ultimate goal, putting points on the scoreboard. Tomala's numbers during his junior season are impressive: 3,664 passing yards, 47 touchdowns, and a 70% completion rate. Those numbers alone would have caught the attention of any major program. But what really stands out is how he's been able to combine those stats with consistent performance on the field. He's not just a player who puts up numbers, he's a natural leader who elevates everyone around him. It's no wonder that Alabama's offensive coordinator, Ryan Grubb, was quick to offer him a scholarship as soon as he got the chance. Alabama's approach to Tomala is typical of the program: professionalism and attention to detail. Nick Sheridan, who was personally on hand to watch Tomala in action recently, called the young player a few days later to make the offer official. Since then, Sheridan has been in daily contact with Tomala, his family, and even his personal quarterback's coach. That kind of engagement shows how much Alabama values this recruit and how much they're willing to invest in bringing him to Tuscaloosa. For Tomala, receiving an offer from Alabama is like every kid's dream, as he puts it. And he's not wrong. The Crimson Tide is synonymous with college football success, with national championships, players who have become NFL stars, and a passionate fan base that fills Bryant-Denny Stadium for every game. Being part of a program of this caliber is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for any athlete, and Tomala seems to be aware of that. He mentioned that a visit to Tuscaloosa is in the works, and that could be the tipping point in convincing him to leave Iowa State for Alabama. The importance of having a freshman like Tomala in 2026 cannot be understated. With Keelan Russell coming in 2025, Alabama will be well positioned to develop a system where both quarterbacks can grow together, compete, and learn from each other. This creates a culture of excellence and depth on the roster that smaller programs simply cannot match. Having a player with Tomala's quality and potential means that Alabama will continue to be a dominant force in the long run, regardless of NFL departures or other natural roster changes. The efforts to land a Nebraska player show that the program is not afraid to pursue athletes outside of its traditional comfort zone. This further expands the Crimson Tide's reach, and that's what we want to do: compete at a high level. And the recruiting doesn't stop. Noah Glover, a promising linebacker from Battlefield High School in Haymarket, Virginia, has a recent offer from Bama, one that he felt deeply about, as if it were unlike any other. And when you consider the context and legacy of the Tuscaloosa program, it's easy to see why he might be thrilled. Glover, a high school sophomore who has already accumulated offers from giants like Notre Dame, Syracuse, and Tennessee, is well aware of what it means to be watched by college football's elite. But when Alabama linebackers coach Chuck Morrell extended an invitation to join the Crimson Tide, the young player felt something special. "It means a lot," Glover told Touchdown Alabama. "I mean, any offer from the SEC means a lot, But for Bama, this is different. Those words resonate as a testament to Alabama's reputation as a program that not only competes, but sets the standard for the sport. The program isn't just known for its on-field wins or national championships, it's also known as a talent factory, churning out players who make it to the NFL year after year. Glover acknowledges this clearly: the program is incredible. I mean, they produce NFL prodigies every year. That speaks for itself. That mentality is exactly what draws so many top-tier athletes to Tuscaloosa. And for Glover, who is just beginning his football journey, this opportunity represents not only the chance to play on the big stage, but also to grow under the tutelage of the best. Glover is the modern prototype of a linebacker that every program in the country is looking for. He combines physical strength with athletic agility, skills that are essential in modern football, where defenders need to be versatile enough to handle both power runners and agile receivers. His ability to play in space and drop back in coverage makes him a valuable asset to any defensive scheme. But what really seems to set him apart, in his own words, is his mentality. "I feel like I play fast and I'm coachable," Glover said. "I feel like that's what sets me apart from most." That self-perception is crucial in the development process of a player. Alabama, under the leadership of Kalen DeBoer and his staff, has a reputation for turning raw talent into well-oiled machines. The emphasis on individual development, combined with the program's culture of excellence, creates an environment where athletes like Glover can flourish. And that's exactly what seems to appeal to the young linebacker: the idea that by donning a Crimson Tide uniform, he's not just playing football, but developing as a player and a person. Alabama's offer also highlights the program's strategic approach to recruiting. By going after athletes like Glover so early, he's part of the 2027 class. The Crimson Tide is ensuring that it continues to build a solid foundation for the future. In a competitive landscape where other programs may be focused on recruits closer in time, Alabama demonstrates a long-term vision that few can match. From the moment he received his offer, Glover has felt the weight of how seriously the Crimson Tide regards him. The conversation with Chuck Morrell wasn't just a formality, it was a demonstration of genuine interest, something that recruits notice and value. This kind of personalized attention is a direct reflection of Kalen DeBoer's philosophy, which is that relationships with players begin long before they step foot on campus. As Glover ponders his future and evaluates his options, it's clear that Alabama's offer holds a special place in his mind. This isn't just about choosing a school, it's about deciding where he can maximize his potential and be part of something bigger. For a player so self-aware of his own growth and so committed to the game, Alabama offers a great place to work. We'll see how this plays out. When it comes to preparing for the college football season, few things are as valuable as the experience and knowledge an NFL player can bring. And that's exactly what Alabama's quarterbacks and wide receivers got to experience recently when new Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Geno Smith joined them for an informal workout. The moment was captured by Crimson Tide quarterback Austin Mack on his Instagram story, and it quickly caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. Geno Smith, who signed a 2-year, $75 million contract with the Raiders this offseason after being traded from the Seattle Seahawks, is not only a seasoned NFL veteran, but also a player who deeply understands what it means to be in the spotlight and face the pressures of the sport at its highest level. Entering his 12th season in the league, Smith brings with him an invaluable wealth of experience. From his early seasons with the New York Jets to his impressive revival in Seattle, he has proven that adaptability, consistency and hard work are key to thriving in the professional game. And by sharing that knowledge with Alabama's young talent, he is offering more than just technical advice, he is imparting practical wisdom on how to become a complete player. The Alabama players who participated in the workout represent the program's bright future. They include Austin Mack, Ty Simpson and Keelan Russell at quarterback, as well as Isaiah Horton, Jeremy Bernard, Derek Meadows and Rico Scott at wide receiver. Each of these players has already demonstrated exceptional skills in their respective roles, but the chance to learn from someone like Geno Smith is a unique opportunity to accelerate their development. For quarterbacks like Mack and Simpson, getting a first-hand look at the mechanics, decision-making and mindset of a player who has faced professional defenses can be a game-changer in their development. Likewise, the wide receivers in the group have a chance to better understand how to adjust their routes, create separation and stay focused in high-pressure situations, skills that are amplified when you're paired with an NFL veteran. The workout comes at a crucial time for Alabama, as players prepare for the start of summer workouts in just a few weeks. This is always an important time for any team, but for the Crimson Tide, it's even more important. Kalen DeBoer and his staff are building a roster that's not just looking for immediate wins, but is also committed to developing players who can compete at an increasingly high level. Working out with a pro like Geno Smith is a stark reminder that the work starts long before the stadium lights come on. It's in the moments off the field, during these informal sessions, that the foundation for success is laid. What's more, this interaction reflects something larger about the culture of Alabama football. The program has a long history of attracting top-tier talent, both through recruiting and through NFL connections. Professional players often return to or become involved with the program because they know there is a natural synergy between what the Crimson Tide represents and what the professional league demands. Geno Smith, even though he was not a college player at Alabama, recognized the value of contributing to the development of the next generation of stars. The dedication of players like Mack, Simpson and Russell to improving themselves, even during their off-season, shows the kind of mentality that Kalen DeBoer is cultivating. And when you add in the presence of someone like Geno Smith, it becomes clear that Alabama isn't just thinking about winning games, it's molding future professionals. As summer workouts approach, it's impossible not to wonder what impact this experience could have on the upcoming season. The quarterbacks and wide receivers who participated in the workout came away with practical lessons and insights that could make all the difference when opposing defenses start to press. And Alabama is working hard to make 2025 different. Let me know what you think. Comment below.